A sophomore, number 20, Brayden Wallace. A sophomore, number 22, Derwin Gold. A sophomore, number 24, Jalen Kirkpatrick. And a senior, number 42, Patrick Brown III. The Spartans are coached by Brent Thorne, assisted by Todd Zicula. And now for our J-Hawks, the junior, number 0, Jack Miller. A senior, number 4, Reverend Dahl. A senior, number 5, Ryan Durham. A sophomore, number 10, Ryan Torrento. And a junior, number 32, Dale Jones. The Jayhawks are coached by Coach Hines and assisted by Steve.
And we are ready to get underway of this Jesup Boys Basketball. Jesup J-Hawks will be going against the Grundy Center Knights with an overall record of 6-1, 3-0 in conference, with the Jayhawks having a 5-2 record and 2-0 in their conference play.
Yeah, I expect this to be a great game of two contrasting styles. We like to be a little bit more of a run and gun, shoot some threes type team, while they're more of a slow it down, get the right shot type team. So I expect it to be a good game, good challenge for us coming out of break.
Brevin receives the tip, gives it over to Jack to start the offense. Hard take to the rim.
I'm sure that was a little too easy than Coach Thorne wanted right off the bat for Jack to get to the rim.
Perfect take, just couldn't finish it. As Grundy goes on to offense.
Strong take by Kirkpatrick. Gets blocked there by Miller. Have a jump ball.
Ryan Durham just going on the floor there, trying to get that ball. That's what it's going to take tonight for the Jayhawks to show some intensity. They lack a little bit of size compared to Grundy Center.
That's the biggest thing for me tonight in this game is we got to rebound. They're stronger and bigger and faster than us.
Definitely.
And we'll take that shot right there. As we get the defensive rebound, get a chance to go on offense and get something started.
And that's what it's going to have to be all night, trying to box out Grundy's great offensive rebounders. Patrick Brown III, averaging 5 rebounds a game. He's going to be tough to box out.
Treptow, a good take, finds an open lane.
Too easy.
For the easy layup.
Too easy.
The Grundy Center Spartans' leading scorer is Jalen Kirkpatrick, averaging 13.4 points per game. Grundy Center's going to look to run their offense through him.
I like how Grundy's swinging the ball right now and looking for cutters, trying to post up in the paint. They find him.
Good defense from Durham there. Just walling up, forcing the tough shot by Patrick Brown. I'm very impressed by our defense in the post to start off this game.
Being strong with the ball, chinning it, 2 hands, looking for the outlet pass.
That's
textbook, Durham.
2 fouls on Patrick Brown already, forcing him to come out of the game, which is huge for us as we are undersized.
Jack takes the ball up the court.
Shizzle for 3 off the back iron. Both teams just kind of shaking off some rust coming back from break.
It's definitely been a long break, and it's going to take some time just to get used to the flow of the game.
Good move by number 14, Tate Jaworski.
It's a strong take.
Get the Spartans on the board. Jack pull up off the front iron.
Something that Jack's improved on so far this year is his pull-up jumper game as he looks to utilize it this season.
I do like our ball pressure, not allowing Grundy Center to get inside where they can hurt us on offense. We're keeping the ball in the perimeter.
Definitely. Trying to make them uncomfortable with every pass that they make and every dribble that they take.
It's a switch that Coach Mines made 2 years ago to play this tough perimeter defense, and it really works out on teams like this. Of course, as I say that, number 20, Brayden Wallace, goes in for the and one.
And that's the one thing, is sometimes you just get caught in the mix and end up in a bad defensive position as Jack picks up the foul.
That was a great move, right to left crossover. knocks down the free throw, 5-2.
Jayhawks have kind of had a slow start so far today. Let's see if they can turn it around on this possession.
5-out set here. And to open up the paint here. Kickball violation was a good look from Jack to try and find Treptow in the corner.
That's going to be the key if they're running 5 out and they're collapsing towards the paint. You got to be able to hit those jump shots and pass it to the wide open man. Seems as if
Grundy Center's in the 2-3 zone. You're gonna have to find high post opportunities. Durham just off the mark for 3.
Picked it up before I could.
I'll say Cale Shizzle's done a great job on Kirkpatrick so far, locking off the driving lanes for him, as that's where he likes to go.
Tough finish.
I thought it was going to be another announcer jinx. But Colin Gordon gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
And that's how we're going to get ourselves in trouble, too, is when we get a little bit too handsy in the paint, lead to that defensive foul. And if the starting 5 gets into foul trouble, it's going to be a long night.
And you understand it, right? You're little, you want to slap down the ball, but at some point, I think we're going to realize that when we wall up, we're almost better defensively when we wall up instead of just reaching down. Knocks them both down as it's 2-7 in the early goings of this game. Probably not the start Smines wanted, but you know, we got to get going here. With our style of offense, it's going to take a little bit to get going.
Number 12, Zinkula checks into the game.
A little 2-1-2 press here from Grundy Center. A little contrast to their style, I feel like. I assume just trying to tire Miller out.
Try to get him off his rhythm, especially with the rest of the team.
There, Brevendal, nice. Get a paint touch, kick it out for 3, just how you like it. Shizzle for 3. Got a paint touch, kick it out. That's just how you beat the 2-3 zone.
Great find. Looks for a shot by driving in into the lane, kicks it out to the corner for an easy 3.
Cale Shizzle once again doing a great job with the ball pressure on Kirkpatrick. The post, 14. Great double from Treptow. It's a jump ball. It's a little aggressive for my liking. Could have went either way, but.
Got to play aggressive if you want to beat a team like Grundy Center this year. Strong squad.
Yeah, they won the state championship in football, so you really know what that means. They're strong kids. They're going to be tough, and no matter what the score is, they're always in it because they're winners.
Great competitors.
Jesup running that classic high-low offense against the 2-3 zone.
Yexley going up to the top of the key.
I like to see Yexley seal here. Great move by Miller. That's 2.
Wow.
Just automatic. You're not going to stop him there.
Terrific move. Breaking through the entry level.
Oh. Charge.
Terrific play.
Cale Shizzle is locked in defensively tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's Cale's greatest attribute, is being able to apply the pressure on the defensive end and provide that intensity and spark that the Jayhawks need, especially in crucial games like this.
That's the biggest thing for me, is can they keep this defensive intensity up? Because if we do, I think it's going to be a good game for us.
Definitely.
Another paint touch, looking for the high-low, can't find it. Good ball movement from the Jayhawks in this 2-3 zone. Brevin gets blocked. Good block by Tate Jaworski. As Zinkula steps out on the end line there, Jayhawks are going to get back here for a baseline out-of-bounds play. What do you want to see out of our attack on their 2-3 zone here?
I want to see, when it goes into the high post, I want to see players looking to score the ball and not just pass around, especially with the shot clock.
Yexley grid seal under there.
Exactly.
Just couldn't hit him.
With the shot clock implemented this year,
Miller.
Deep 3.
Not going to find it.
Looking to find his rhythm.
Colin Gordon all the way. Couldn't find it. Tried to be aggressive. Finds Vogel. Just gets it taken from him. As Colin Gordon once again leads the break. Into the defense, no foul.
Ooh.
And one. Thought it could have been a travel.
That's what I thought too.
But either way, Tiernan Vokes gets the and one.
Maybe made contact with the ball or something, but
that's all right. We'll get our breaks. They'll get their breaks. It's just the way basketball is.
Definitely.
Quick free throw. Got to go.
Especially playing in transition for the Jayhawks is one of their strong suits.
Refs are also coming back from breaks, so you got to give them a break sometimes. Brevin Dahl sets a down screen for Shizzle. Ooh, dribbled it off his foot. Great hustle there.
Great hustle by Vogel.
Vogel seems to be down, but Miller's going to lead the break. No foul.
Up by
Yexley with the rebound. Yexley got it to go. We have a stoppage in play as Vogel's down.
Seems like he's grabbing his shin, ankle. Looks like he went down hard.
Kirkpatrick checks into the game for Jaworski.
That right leg. Wincing a little bit in pain.
Good to see him get up and walk off the court under his own power, though. Game heads on as Brody Zinkler brings it up the court. Grundy Center, really, they've got 3 people in the paint right now, just looking to hammer it inside. Done a great job of keeping them out.
Look at the perimeter defense on this.
Not allowing an easy pass in the post.
High hand, moving the feet, being active.
Good job by Treptow there, forcing them baseline.
Down to 5 seconds on the shot
Shizzle
clock.
again. Great defense from Shizzle. Force that bad shot.
Terrific defensive possession.
Miller pushes it. Finds Treptow for 3. Oh, got his own board. Miller for 3. Good! Jayhawks take the lead.
Great shot in rhythm by Jack Miller, and a terrific find by Treptow.
Grundy Center once again looking to get Kirkpatrick at the high post. Legal screen there on the Spartans.
Calls the moving screen. It's a terrific call. Seems like the post player was trying to box out the on-ball defender, which is something you just can't do.
With 53 seconds in past years, you might be looking for a last shot. With the new shot clock, you can't hold it for this long. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here.
Yes, definitely something new into the game. Brings a new element.
Treptow is going to take a 3. It's off the mark. I think we're kind of looking there for a 2-for-1. Shoot it, make them use the shot clock as well.
Yes.
So not a bad shot by Treptow at all.
I like the shot, honestly, especially if he's aggressive on the offensive end, looking to get his own shot, and I think that would be beneficial for everybody on the court.
Durham comes in for Shizzle, rocking the long sleeves tonight. I like the look. Grundy Center once again running this 4-out, 1-in offense, passing and cutting.
Look how Jack's staying low.
No good on the 3. Jack brings it up. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Trying to find one good shot.
High ball screen, pull up, jump shot. Wow.
Wow. Hand in his face.
Traveled. 1.3 seconds left here to get a shot. So what can you say about that shot by Jack?
That's something that he's been working on all summer, and I think he's finally added it to his bag.
Something I call one of one. Not many people can do that.
Yes, especially in high school basketball.
Just pretty.
I think on this one, we're looking for a Brevin alley-oop or kicks it to Shizzle.
Clock didn't start right away. Almost got the 3. But good first quarter from the Jayhawks. I loved our post defense. Really, it kept us in the game through our cold streak of shooting.
Definitely. And I think the Baines thing, even with our cold streak of shooting, the defensive intensity was on par throughout the entire quarter, no let off, and that's what's going to keep us in this game.
You know, I think our leader on the defensive side so far has been Cale Shizzle, but now that he has 2 fouls, I want to see who steps up. I could see Brevin stepping up, I could see Treptow or Jack. any three of them could step up here on defense.
Definitely. They all have the ability to step up in these big situations, especially once it starts winding down.
You know, what you see from Grundy Center is what you're going to get. They play their style of basketball, and they're not going to switch it for anybody.
Definitely. They play a hard-nosed style of basketball, looking to bring it right to you, punch you right in the mouth.
And they've had our number in sports for the past few years. I think they've beat us 3 years in a row in basketball, beat us in baseball the last couple summers. So
yes, definitely well-talented classes that they've had in the past couple years.
See if we can get a win against a school that we really haven't got a win against in any sport.
Can we bring some light to Carter Rout on the drums? Doing a spectacular job in between the quarter. Something that I could never do.
Underlooked most talented person in the room, Carter Rout.
Carter Rout. He's just got a knack for those drums. I don't know what it is.
Once again, Grundy Center looking to run the offense through Kirkpatrick. Kale with 2 fouls, still playing great defense on him. Patrick Brown also back in with 2 fouls.
With Vogel having that injury, Kale's really got to watch out for those fouls. Keep as many people as we can on the bench.
We have just been hounds on defense so far. On the floor.
Getting after
Brevin trying to find someone. Ah. Great look there.
Great defensive play by Wallace.
Colin Gordon once again looking to get to the rim. Can't find anything. Kirkpatrick looking for a lane. Get it to Patrick Brown. Great post defense by Brevin. Throws it ahead to Kale. Oh.
Ooh. Right between the legs.
Good take by Treptow.
Terrific take.
Pretty baseline floater there by Treptow.
And that's that aggressiveness that we're going to need. And going against that 2-3 is everybody's got to be a scoring threat on the floor.
Oh, quick three. Right.
Wow.
Oh, strong board by Patrick Brown. Couldn't find the finish.
Flies in. On the floor.
Patrick Brown is everywhere.
Oh, my goodness.
He's still fighting for it.
All over Durham.
Give the foul on 4. You got to hand it to Patrick Brown there. Got 2 fouls, and he's still fighting for the ball.
Especially as former post players, it's something that you really appreciate, is wanting to get that ball and doing everything it takes to get after it.
We once again set up this 5-out style offense. You're going to see down screens on both sides as we pass it to the high post. Brevin had the 3, didn't take it, gives it to Kale. He'll shoot it instead.
Wow.
You
Kale
bet.
Shizzle.
Having a great game so far in this first half, giving us a little smile. Kirkpatrick in the post. Double comes. Oh, good move.
Terrific footwork. Reverse with the left hand.
The double was just there just a little bit too late. And I believe we're going to get a
timeout here.
Or issue with the shot clock. I think they forgot to start it.
Definitely good call.
Jayhawks are going to have 32 seconds here to work with. I'd like to see us work in this 5-out offense more. We're spreading Grundy Center defense out, not allowing their shot blockers to be able to affect our shots.
Yeah. Because with that 4 out and 1 in, it brings one shot blocker into the paint and makes driving a heck of a lot harder.
And great take by Jack, and that's exactly what you just said. It takes a shot blocker out, allowed the driving lane for Miller to get right in.
Exactly.
And once again, with how many points Jack's averaging, 25 per game, it's just crazy to me how he still gets to the rim as easy as he does.
Well, and that's the difficult thing about guarding Jack, is if you leave too much space, he's going to pull it right in your face. But if you play up too close, he's going to give a little hezzy and do exactly what he did right there and drive it right to the lane.
And he's so quick. I think he might be one of the quickest athletes in the state, not in the sense that he'd win the state championship in the 100-meter dash, but in 10-meter bursts, I don't think there's a lot of people faster than him.
Very explosive.
Kirkpatrick again to the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Great rebounding by the Jayhawks. Shizzle pulls it out. They're going to find Jack again. Steal by Grundy Center, leaves an open lane. Brev almost took the charge, but decided not to at the last second. Leads to the layup for the Spartans.
Great take.
21-14 here with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been a fun one so far.
See how they're playing now. Playing a high hand. That's killer.
That is so tough from Jack Miller.
Ladies
Pushing the lead to 9 and taking him to 11 points on the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will rarely find that in high school basketball.
Great defense from the Jayhawks. Refs are letting them play, and that is working to our style right now. Treptow for 3.
Oh, great look.
Would have blew the roof off the place if he would have made that one.
It's been a terrific group effort so far.
Kirkpatrick turnaround at the free throw line.
Tough shot.
Tough shot.
A turnaround J.
Very pretty from the top of the key. Miller looking for the high ball screen with Brevin again. Great cut by Jack. Oh, couldn't find the finish, but great play design there.
Definitely good cuts, especially if Grundy gets too comfortable on the defensive end.
Oh. Foul on the ground there.
On the ground. Strong take.
Grundy Center has had trouble finishing, but they've been finding good shots under the rim.
Zinkula and Jarovsky check into the game.
We just got to keep making sure that we only give them one shot inside and rebounding like we are right now.
Definitely. Once those offensive rebounds rack up, it's going to be a long night.
Corner 3. He got it.
Sinks it.
Pretty shot there from Tiernan Vokes. Miller looking for the screen again. Sets one for Shizzle. Give him some room to work. Takes it left. Oh, good look to Yexley. Once again, Tiernan Vokes just one step ahead of him.
Just great help defense.
He's going to take it all the way to the rim. No good. Jayhawks ball, but Brody Zinkula got an offensive board there and just couldn't finish.
A little bit of contact under the hoop.
As timeout, Coach Joe Smines takes a timeout for the Jayhawks. 3:33 left to play. It's 23-19.
I think that's a good timeout right now, trying to just settle down a little bit, give a breather to the players playing right now.
I think the up and down style, it's been kind of rough and a little wild, but I think that plays to our liking right now.
It does play to our advantage a lot, especially getting those big men into high-paced situation to get them a little bit tired.
I mean, both teams, really, if you think about it, they only have 1 or 2 seniors apiece that get significant minutes.
Yes.
So this is kind of the game you expect between 2 young teams.
A young squad, still trying to figure it out. I mean, it's January, but still trying to figure it out when it comes down to March or even February.
Both teams have been battle tested. Both teams have had to play Appling and Parkersburg, which is never a tough game, or never an easy game.
And that's the thing that you want for both teams, is to have a tough schedule, see some of the best competition that the state of Iowa has to offer, and really get better throughout the season.
Grundy Center takes a baseline out of bounds. Look for a little pick-to-picker play. Can't find it. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Treptow.
Treptow in disbelief.
I think it was a good call. He kind of came from around
Yeah.
him.
Got to protect the offensive player.
Center, a little scramble trying to get into an inbounds play here. Oh, stepped on the line. That's just what we've been doing all game, is we've been causing havoc, forcing turnovers that you don't normally see a Grundy Center team make.
Well, that's the thing with this Grundy Center team. A lot of sophomores playing. Kind of a younger squad, still trying to figure it out, and sometimes they have those little
Treptow
moments.
couldn't get the baseline jumper to go. Grundy Center looking to work the ball around, find a way to get in the paint. Finds Patrick Brown, can't get it to go. He gets his own rebound, gets fouled. It's 2 on Yexley.
On Yexley.
Nope.
Oh, on Treptow.
Treptow.
What does that put him to? 2 fouls.
Miller and Treptow both have 2. Like to see them not get another one before the end of this first half.
A little bit concerning, yep.
That's kind of the risk you have to take is when you're playing a big team is you got to foul them, make them get to the line and make their free throws.
Grundy's been keeping that same intensity throughout the whole entire game. I could tell it's wearing down a little bit on Jesup, especially with those offensive rebounds.
And the last 2 years we've played Grundy Center, they've been really close games that have been exactly like this, really rough. So interested to see how they finish out. Miller, jab step, taking it left, finds Treptow to Dahl. Dahl looking for an opening, gets a paint touch, hits Shizzle for 3.
Another one for Cale Shizzle.
The ultimate 3-and-D guy, looking like Sean Marion out there.
Adds 3 3-pointers for him just in this half.
Grundy Center down by 7, trying to find Kirkpatrick to make a play. Can't find it. Jack gets the steal, keeps it in. Oh, they call him out. For a second there, I thought we were getting showtime. Can't help but think that Jack was thinking the same thing.
And that's that quickness that you were talking about, that great jump that he can have on the ball, especially as an off-ball defender. Great anticipation.
I can't believe they didn't hit Patrick Brown there in the post. He had a nice seal going. Center. Looking to get in the paint. Not much reliance on the 3. Patrick Brown into the paint. And 1. Finally got one to go. It was almost just as waiting for him to get one to go.
And Cale Shizzle just got caught up in the mix a little bit. The X was playing good defense, but a strong take.
As good as our defense has been, I would like to see us take some charges. As I seem, they've been a little out of control driving into the lane.
Definitely. Lowering that shoulder down,
But
trying to fight through contact.
It's easy for us to say that up here.
Yeah, I know.
It is actually being down there and taking a charge.
I know for certain I wouldn't want to take a charge against Patrick Brown.
Jack deep 3 off the front iron. You actually fighting hard for the rebound. Treptow's out of bounds.
And that's what I like to see out of Jacob Yexley, is going after those offensive rebounds and trying to put up a good contest against Grundy Center. Not let them get anything easy.
And that's exactly what you want from Yexley. He's a tall, strong kid. You want him to be in there hustling, going for offensive rebounds, making those post players work. Grundy Center, Cale Shizzle once again face guarding Kirkpatrick. Wow.
Terrific shot.
I have to say I've been impressed from Tiernan Vogts so far.
He's had the hot hand so far this half for Grundy Center.
Good look from Jack. It's going to stay Jesup's way. You know, Tiernan Vogts, he's just a sophomore averaging 12 and 6. And the way he plays, you can tell that once he gets a little more touches, you can tell he can be a 20-point per game guy.
He's the type of player that you want on your team. Very efficient.
Jack taking it, couldn't get it to go. Tiernan Vogts again, gives him a little shimmy,
Stutter.
couldn't get it. Good box out by Brevin. We've kind of gone into a little one-on-one game. I'd like to see us move it around, get some more paint touches. There it is. Great ball movement.
Mid-range.
Good rebound by Treptow. Shizzle, another 3. That's going to be right.
Ooh. Couldn't find the rim on that one. We're down to 39 seconds left. Up 2.
Can't help but think Grundy Center is going to try and get it to Tiernan Vogts here. Or Kirkpatrick.
Definitely.
Finds it for the top of the key shot.
Oh.
You know, once again, I think that's our 3rd example of my announcer jinx.
He's using it in the right way this time. This is Ryan Treptow checks into the game. 24 seconds left on the clock.
We have time for one shot. I expect a high ball screen for Miller from Dahl.
A high ball screen or maybe even clearing out.
Kale needs to be ready to hit that shot in the corners. I think the help's going to come from his side. Braden Wallace is not letting that happen, though.
They all
Miller
collapse.
can't get the floater to go. And that's how we're going to end our half. Great job by number 20, Braden Wallace at the end there, not allowing us to get into our set play. That's exactly what you want to see from your sophomore guard.
And that defense has proved effective for him. Whenever Jack drove it right into the paint, there was 5 Grundy defenders ready to contest his shot.
So as we get to the end of the first half, it's 26-24 Jayhawks. Miller is your leading scorer at 11. What do you think we could do better in the second half to extend this lead?
I think looking for the best shot on each possession would probably be a key factor, especially as Grundy. They've been playing great paint defense so far.
Yes. Well, we'll meet you back here for the second half.
And we are back to resume action. Going into the second half as the Jayhawks lead 26-24. Going to need all the support that we can get coming into the second half. Carson, what are your keys to the second half so far?
Keep the post defense up and, you know, get creative with trying to get Jack open. And to start off with a great front
Great cut.
Steal by Jalen Kirkpatrick. You know, we haven't. Colin Gore gets open for a three.
Mental mistake
Got
there.
lucky there. Patrick Brown can't find it to go.
It's great defense by Brevin Dahl.
Yeah, like I said, we just got to get creative with trying to get Jack open besides high ball screens. I think that's the key for the second half is they seem to be on him like glue so far.
Mm-hmm.
Great pass from Kale to Brev.
Definitely Wallace is
Finds
all over.
Durham. Can't find it to go. Colin Gordon pushing it up again, looking for the lob to Tiernan. Volks. Kirkpatrick for three. Got it. Grundy Center takes one of their first leads of the game.
Great ball movement leading to the wide open shot. Tough play to defend.
Get a handoff to Miller. I like that action. Can't find an opening as he kicks to Treptow.
Wallace doing a great job playing balanced defense against Jack.
Early things I've noticed is Grundy Center must have had a great halftime locker room speech as they have picked up their defensive intensity tenfold.
Picked up the intensity as well as being smarter defenders too and being communicating.
Kirkpatrick looking for an opening. Shizzle not allowing that to happen. Great spin move to the rim.
Wow. Terrific finish.
Wow. That spin move brought a tear to my eye. That was great.
That's going to be a big influence in this half to see if Kirkpatrick can get it going. A little bit quiet in the first half.
Dahl, great jab step. Great footwork, as always. Miller, deep three. Can't find it to go.
From the volleyball line.
Beyond the volleyball line. To the rim, can't get it to go. Patrick Brown fighting for it, can't find it. Oh, and they found Miller. Oh.
Great finish.
Didn't want to go up for a dunk there.
I thought he was going up with the two hands, but decided to play it safe, especially in this close a game.
Good thing Volks got back on defense, otherwise that was going to be a hammer. Ooh, could have been a foul on Durham there on the double. Kirkpatrick for three, that's going to be right. Try to save it, can't get to it. They're going to push. Oh, got it through to Treptow. Oh. Too many turnovers so far for the Jayhawks in the second half. We got to cut those out if we want to win this one.
Grundy has been swarming back.
Also, a lot better execution on offense from Grundy Center so far in the second half. Like
Turnaround
finding
Jack.
shots like that. We can't guard those right now.
That's a terrific look. They're finding the best shot that they can get at every possession. It's
I would
paying
also
dividends.
like Durham a deep three. Can't find it to go. Our offense right now is a little bit sloppy. Kirkpatrick take it to the rim, blocking foul. Shizzle couldn't get set.
Good call.
Kirkpatrick blew the line. But right now on offense, it seems like we haven't been able to really get into our 50 set, which is 5 out. We've just been kind of standing around waiting for Jack to make something happen. And that's really when we've gotten stagnant so far this year.
They seem a little bit lackluster out there, and I think fatigue is starting to play a role. So you can look at everybody standing on the free throw line. Jack bending over right now, trying to catch his breath. Everybody with their hands on their hips.
I've known Jack for a long time. The kid doesn't get tired when the energy's high, but when we're kind of down, this is when he can start to feel it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So far this half, Grundy's kind of taking the air out of the gym, and it's making the Jayhawks struggle a little bit as he nails in the second one.
4-point lead here. We need to really get a good set play here, get an easy shot for us. A wing ball screen for Shizzle's going to take the three. Got it.
Pick and pop. Textbook play right there by Kale Shizzle.
Nice ball screen on the wing. Now we need to get a stop. One shot, we're going to be back on offense. That's what we need. But
wow.
Braden Wallace, great pull-up jump shot at the elbow. What an answer there for the Spartans. Deep three from Miller, off the mark. I thought that one was going to drop. There's a good defense, transition defense by the Jayhawks.
The Jayhawks are just waiting for a spark right now.
Good pass inside. Another three. It's going to be short.
And you see Kirkpatrick trying to get off over to that offensive rebound. Over to Durham.
Got it. Tie ball game. Spines calls a timeout. Long sleeve Durham for three.
Great shot.
And I leave him open.
I like that timeout by Spines too. Leave a little bit of momentum. Try to hold on to it after this timeout.
It's funny you say that because Spines as a coach, I feel like his signature move is when the other team takes the lead back and you finally tie the ball game back up, he's going to be quick with that timeout.
Yep. And definitely that's strategical for him. Just to convey a nice little message.
Basically, you think, there's about 11 minutes, 33 seconds left in this ball game, 0-0.
What do you think Spines is talking about right now?
I think, from my experience, he's probably talking about set plays. Next two set plays are going to run the next offensive possessions, and he's probably going to tell them, they need to get back on defense. Stop fouling and play straight up.
I think they just have to move on from what this third quarter has been and try to regain some ground.
Because so far, to me, without a doubt, we had the energy in the first half. First half of the second quarter, but now since then it's been all Grundy, so see if we can turn that around.
A bit of confusion passing in the ball.
We're going to come out here in a 1-3-1 zone to try and get Jack active hands up top with his long wingspan.
And I think with this zone too is playing tight man defense can definitely wear on your body throughout the game. And so switching to that 1-3-1.
That's just what you need with this new shot clock. Is they wasted 10 seconds trying to figure out what they were doing. As we give up an open three there.
It's too easy.
Braden Wallace and Tieran Volks, two sophomores I've been heavily impressed with so far in this game. Cool, calm, collected shots, never rushing anything.
And even in this game too, they've just played with a level of maturity that you really don't see in sophomores.
Brevin to the rim. Just left it short with the left. Kirkpatrick.
Seems Grundy's trying to pick up the pace a little bit.
Too. Three sophomores that just really impressed me so far tonight. Brody Zinkula. Wallace looking for another shot. Zinkula trying to find an open shot down there. Can't find it. Treptow, great defense, smothering. As he pushes it up the left wing. Hesitation move to the right side. Gets fouled.
Gets bodied on the way there. Great take, though.
That's just what Treptow does, is he's going to get to the lane, he's going to get fouled. And as he starts to get stronger, he's going to start finishing some of them.
He actually checks into the game.
Which is what I thought we were going to see to bring some energy. Great pick-to-picker play as he finds Brevin open. Those pick-to-picker plays are great in high school basketball.
Definitely. Try to steal a little 2 points here and there.
I think we're going to get a foul on.
Should be on Kale.
Shizzle, yep. That's going to be three.
He's got to watch that, especially playing that paint defense. Gets a little bit handsy too many times.
He's going to come out here for Durham. And that's going to move Brevin on to Kirkpatrick.
Oh. Had him there. Just a little bit of a miscommunication.
Honestly, a great look by Riker Thorin. He thought if he cuts into the basket, that's probably a wide open layup, but luckily for us, it doesn't happen, and we're going to get the ball back here.
Turnovers have kind of been a big story of the game, a little bit kind of for both ends.
It's been the story of who's got the momentum, is who's been turning the ball over less. Jack takes three short on it.
Just hasn't found the bottom of the basket yet.
I've been very impressed with his shot taking tonight. He's taken some good shots, and Kirkpatrick leaves it short, fight for the rebound, a foul.
And that's just the length of Grundy.
Shooting foul or on the ground?
He's lining up for the free throw there.
I believe it should be on the ground. Oh, never mind.
2.
He makes the first one. Like I was saying, Jack's been taking some good shots tonight. Of course, you're going to live with some of the deep threes because of how talented he is, but compared to past games I've seen, tonight's been a really good game from as far as shot taking. He just hasn't been able to see him fall.
Well, they've just had the athleticism and size to keep up with him on the drive and even on the catch, and it's really paid dividends trying to disrupt a shot.
Find Yexley there in the short corner, kicks it back out. Just a little bit clumped up on offense right now. We get a push foul on Miller as we'll get out of bounds. You know, in the first half, I liked what we were doing on offense. We were spread out. We were taking the shot blockers out, but I feel like we've just allowed kind of Grundy Center to keep their shot blockers in the paint.
And I think it's kind of just caused by a lack of motion.
Durham's going to take that three. He's got it. Long sleeve Durham for three again.
Ryan Durham, the sniper.
The other game I came to against Union, Durham came alive in the second half. I think that's going to happen again tonight.
That's his half. The going gets tough, the tough gets going.
Yeah. Tough players make tough plays.
Exactly.
Oh, Jack almost stalked that one down. Kirkpatrick, quick release three.
Wow.
Pretty shot. His shot kind of reminds me of Klay Thompson with the quick release.
Definitely. And you can see even him moving off ball, he's always ready to shoot.
That was, he actually couldn't finish, but an absolute nasty crossover by Miller to find him. Riker Thorne for three. No. Patrick Brown the third gets the rebound. Inside. No foul. It's going to go white ball.
It's a dogfight down there in the paint.
Yes, it is. Grundy Center brings in 3 new players, including the duo of Wallace and Vokes.
That's the thing that Grundy Center has, is that depth off the bench.
And with Vogel getting hurt in the first half, that's what we don't have right now.
No matter who Grundy brings in, they're going to bring in a fresh 5 that's ready to compete and play.
Jack takes into the left. Oh, behind the head pass. Another turnover by the Jayhawks. Colin Gordon takes it in. A little bit of forearm. Gets the finish nonetheless. 6 seconds now. Miller looks for a shot. Crossover to the lane.
Smooth
Pretty.
finish.
We go 44-41. Grundy at the end of the third. What do you think? What do you think we need to do to come back and win this in the fourth?
I think it's just going to be cleaning up those mistakes. I mean, that's what Grundy capitalized off of that last third quarter as they captured the lead. But it's going to be cleaning up those mistakes and looking for better ball movement on the offensive end to get those shooters open so Grundy doesn't get too comfortable in those passing lanes looking to deflect.
I couldn't agree more. What I see a lot when Jack doesn't have it going, we just need to run the offense. Jack's a very talented, amazing player, but some nights you're not going to have it on all the time. So that's what we struggle with right now, is when Jack doesn't have it on. We struggle to keep the offense flowing.
With Jack having a little bit of a cold hand, I need to look for someone to step up, especially in this big game.
As we say, it's a testament how good Jack is. As we say, an off game, he still has 15 points going into the fourth quarter.
Definitely.
And he could still very well, knowing Jack, end up with 30.
You just never know.
So we're going to stick with Yexley out in the court instead of Shizzle, as Shizzle has 3 fouls.
I like that play with Yexley, too. Match size with size.
Yexley brings some fresh legs, some energy in there. Let Shizzle rest up, because Kirkpatrick's been looking to take over this game, and we need that. Top of the key with Kirkpatrick, screen again. Gets Patrick Brown at the elbow. He's going to take that jump shot. Front iron, over the top, over the back foul.
It's a great call.
Great call. Great box out by Miller.
Men and Stripes have been calling a great game so far tonight. Very consistent.
Yeah, after the first quarter, I thought the refs have been very, very good in this game.
Great crew.
Miller pull-up jumper. Can't get the bounce. Great defense by Wallace. Really got up there to contest that. Folks. Slowed it down. Find PB3.
Ooh, 4 shot.
Couldn't get it to go. Thought it could have been a foul. Treptow spin move in the lane. Great ball movement by the Jayhawks. Leads to the floater, short. Rebound falls to Vokes. Great ball movement there, leading to an open floater. Just couldn't get it to fall.
And that's Brevin's shot, too, right in the mid-range.
Pull-up three from Kirkpatrick. He is a good player, man, let me tell you.
Absolutely turning up in the second half.
The jump shot is pretty. Brevin for three. Great pump fake. Finds long sleeve Durham for three. Can it go? Yexley the board. And the finish.
Right up.
Just what you need from Yexley.
Keeping it high. Just like he's doing Mikan drills. Love to see it. That's what he practices.
Now they need a defense. I'd like to see them keep it out of Kirkpatrick's hands as he got it in the corner. Another three for him. Oh.
That was a heat check right there.
I really like that shot from him.
I do.
We
like
went
that.
under the screen. He ripped it. When you're on fire, that's a good shot. Jack, another great crossover. Finds Yexley.
Calls the offensive.
PB3 takes a great charge. No, Patrick Brown only has 2 points tonight, but he has been everywhere on the court, I feel like.
Definitely.
Anytime there's been a loose ball, he's been around it.
The box score doesn't always show it, but Patrick Brown has been all over this game tonight.
And we didn't mention it, but that was a huge play as it was 4 on Miller.
Makes him very careful, him going into the paint. And limits how much
Patrick
he can do on defense.
Looking for a handoff. They tried to go at Miller to get him that 5th foul.
He's got to play discipline.
Kicks out to Shizzle. Doesn't like it. Brev, great pump fake. Back to Shizzle for 3. Good.
It's good.
Down to a 1-point game. Colin Gordon throws it up ahead. Try and catch Shizzle lacking. And a pretty response with the baby hook. Turned on the left shoulder and hit it. Back into this 5-out offense. Jack finds a lane. Got it to go with the English off the glass.
A great take by Jack.
It's turned into a track meet this last 2 minutes. I think that's to our advantage. Kirkpatrick.
Good shot. There goes Durham.
5 minutes left to play.
Durham's been an
Miller,
unsung.
heat check. Good! 3 ball from Miller. Just what the doctor ordered for the Jayhawks as they take the 2-point lead.
Seems like he's got a little bit of his swagger back after that shot.
Inside, tie ball game. But just like we said, off game for Miller can turn into a quick 5-point turnaround at any second.
Talking about him on the defensive end, 4 fouls.
Timeout Smines.
And he's going on defense with 4 fouls. It's going to be tough for him to play paint defense against an attacking Grundy team without drawing a foul. Kind of an unsung hero so far this game has been Ryan Durham, kind of with a similar role of just being that hustle player always on the floor.
Well, we've done this twice now, and both times we've had nail-biting games. Last year, Jesup versus Bellevue District basketball game.
A terrific showdown. It was amazing.
Yeah, we picked the right times to come up here, I think.
Agreed.
And this is just reminds me of the last 2 years we've played Grundy Center right down to the wire.
It's always
both
close.
times.
And it's always a dogfight the last 5 minutes or so.
So no matter how much experience Grundy Center has, they have the leadership in their school system that they're always going to have good sports teams. Miller, another 3, short.
Just off the front rim.
Volks over to Kirkpatrick. Can you get it inside? Good kick from Durham.
You see they're trying to get it inside to Wallace there to pin him up against Jack. Put him at a defensive disadvantage.
Jack is a very crafty defender when he's in foul trouble, and we just let that one. Miscommunication, it happens, but we got to respond here.
And that's the one that's going to bite when it comes down to the final seconds, especially looking back on this game.
Ooh. Jack taking ankles, couldn't find a capitalize on it. Great jab step move with the right, gets fouled. But that miscommunication on the other end is like teams like Grundy Center, that's why they're always good, is they can abuse those miscommunications and take advantage of them.
And if you want to be a great team, you're going to have to be able to play mistake-free basketball when it comes down to it to raise your chance of winning. Jack goes to the line. Nails
There's
the first
21
one.
on the game. I hate to jinx this, but if Miller fouls out of this game, what do you see us doing offensively?
It's going to be very challenging, especially driving, as Miller's kind of just been supplying the source of getting the ball rolling and moving and trying to navigate it through this tight-knit defense. So with Miller out, it would be a very treacherous task.
As tie game with 4 minutes left, Colin Gordon takes up the court. Grundy looking to slow it down a little bit more. Find it inside. Patrick Brown's got a good seal on Brev. Shizzle.
That backside defense.
Who else but Shizzle to make the play on defense there?
Seems like we've called his name a lot on the defensive end.
Great handoff to Miller, right around the end, and got the finish to go.
Such a tough take.
And a steal by Durham. Finds Miller. Another layup.
Too easy.
Timeout, Grundy Center. Jack Miller takeover, ladies and gentlemen.
The team's fired up.
11 points in this fourth quarter so far. I think he heard us saying it was an off game. Like, I'm going to stick it to Lena and Oshner up there. Idiots.
Big momentum shift right there, and that's the spark that the Jayhawks needed. Going in with about 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. And just trying to ride this wave all the way home.
So we take the lead by 4, but it's not, we have a lot of ball left to play.
A lot of basketball to play. A lot of things can happen in 3.5 minutes.
I always get scared with our young team in these moments of the games, but we're playing a likewise also young team. And another thing I see with a lot of young teams in high school is when it gets to the moments where you got nothing to lose and you just go out there and play hard, is that's when they play at their best.
Yep. No, neither of these teams have nothing to lose when it comes down to it. They're ready to play.
And we have forced key pass breakups here in the fourth quarter that have really taken them out of rhythm. Got it inside, can't get it.
Ooh, great
BB3,
defensive
try
rebound.
to tap it in, but Miller holds. Kicks it to Brevin. We're gonna get another handoff action. Miller inside, lost it. Brevin at the top of the key, can't get it around. Shizzle step back, Jay, short. Grundy Center's gonna push here. Wallace in, dodges the contacts but can't get it to go. Gets the rebound.
Tough finish.
Got the finish to go.
And it seems like every time they take up the ball, they're always looking to get their rebound back and just attack the basket.
Great fundamental basketball, as my dad would say. You got to follow your shot no matter what. Miller into the lane, gets around, can't finish, and he's going to go down. They're going to have numbers, 5 on 4. What pretty basketball there.
Great pass.
No dribbles taken there. Got it right to the rim.
Game up.
Tie game. I would not be against Smine's timeout here right now. Just get a play, get the lead back. But he's going to let him play here. Miller's going to take him right. I knew it.
Block.
Got the blocking foul.
You can't call that a charge.
That's just Jack's so good with both hands that the defender actually shaded him to go right because he had help there. He just took it right to the rim.
That's just being aware and having that good body control to navigate through. Big free throws right here to take the lead.
Got it to go.
Cans it.
Jack is also an uncanny free throw shooter in clutch time situations.
Not when it comes to free throw ladder, though.
Yeah, against me. Of course.
There it goes.
I knew it wasn't going to go in after I said that. Grundy Center up the court. Jalen Kirkpatrick. Going to find Wallace inside. Another great steal on the post entry. Treptow. Trap. And they get the steal. Oh, fight for it. Kirkpatrick.
Oh my
Volks
gosh.
ends up with a great bounce pass. Great patience.
Oh
misses
my.
The layup.
Misses the wide open layup. Wow, that's going to be.
Dodged a bullet there after the turnover. It was a great pass into Zinkula. He just couldn't finish.
What a series of events.
Treptow gets open for the elbow jumper. Can't get the roll.
I like that shot.
Love the shot, just couldn't get it to fall.
Can live in the mid-range.
Trying to get it to Kirkpatrick, but they're so scared of getting that turnover. Quick release from Kirkpatrick. No.
Tough rebound. Ooh.
As that call went for the Jayhawks, I don't know if I agree with it. I think it was a clean tap over. I don't think there was much contact on his back.
Yep. And I don't know if Shiza was boxing him out on that one.
He was kind of
seemed
straight
like a loose
up.
ball, yeah, but Jayhawk ball.
Another wing ball screen. Miller's going to try and take it to the right. 4-out-1 in offense. Looking for Miller. Put this game away. Crossover finds Brev.
Good look. Looking for
15 seconds left on the shot clock. They're going to look to work Jack in the post here. Great pass to Durham.
Somebody's got to look to score.
And a foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1 situation for Ryan Durham.
It's a big foul.
Big situation for Durham.
And that takes the shot clock off as well.
Got to be crashing the offensive rebounds here.
Trying to get every possession that you can get. As Durham goes and lines up for the first one.
Gets it to go. Clutch free throw from long sleeve Durham.
That's what you need. In big moments like this, there's nothing more important than hitting free throws.
Got another one.
Got another one.
Clutch
Big.
from Durham. Very clutch. Now, Miller's got 27, but a quiet 15 from Shizzle. Is that all on three-pointers?
I believe so, yes. Spot up shooter.
Yeah.
Everyone plays a role on this team. And if everybody can do their role to the best of their abilities and succeed.
Trio of sophomores for Grundy Center is 10, 15, and 18. You know, that's a big chunk of points. And
Unbelievable. Yeah.
when you have three players in double figures like that, it's really hard to not be in games towards the end.
I mean, you just can't help to look at that box score and just realize that the future's bright for the Spartans.
Likewise for the Jayhawks, as the future's
As
bright
well.
for us.
Definitely as well. Both teams definitely getting better and better every game. It's great to witness.
Oh, costly turnovers. Treptow's going to. Grundy Center has to
got a
foul
foul
here. Oh, they get the turnover.
Oh, my goodness.
Inside, and they got it to go. 1 point game. It was just. I didn't really know how to call that. It just seemed like everyone was in confusion there as they didn't expect Grundy Center to turn it over like that.
Just a complete mental mistake, too. And I was anticipating the foul coming soon, but they just weren't fouling.
And honestly, a smart move. At first, I was like, why are they fouling? The shot clock's off. And then Kirkpatrick just says, give me that. I'll thank you.
Exactly. They were just trying to play for that steal.
1 point game now with 11 seconds left.
Who are you giving this ball to?
Well, obviously, you got to give it to Jack if you can. But if he's not there, I like Durham here. He made the last two. He's the other person in rhythm from the free throw line.
Feeling confident. I like it.
You need to get one here. At the very least, because that at least gives you the cushion if you're going to overtime if they make it two.
It's just coming down to a nail biter. Everyone's on the edge of their seat. So we have Treptow inbounding the ball. Drawing up some motion play here. Looking for a double screen.
You're going to find Miller. Got it to him. It's still white ball as Miller lost it on the double.
Very, very close calls. I think his heart
This is
dropped for a second
way
there.
worse spot to inbound it in that corner from Treptow's. They find Brev and they're going to get the foul on him.
Revendahl to the free throw line. Shooting 1-and-1, correct?
Yes.
6.4 seconds left on the shot.
This
clock.
is it right here. You need, just get one. take a deep breath.
And Grundy Center still has timeouts yet to use, so they can draw up a play.
I'm sure they'll use one. They're not going to take
no timeout to be called.
They take it. That was the other thing I was going to suggest, is that they take it up court and call a timeout.
That's a good, smart play with 3 seconds left. Down by 1.
Down by 1.
If you're the Spartans right now, who are you giving the ball to? Last second, game on the line.
You know, I really, the obvious answer is Kirkpatrick, but I think Smines is also thinking that, so I'd use him as a decoy to try and get Wallace an elbow jumper here. But if I'm the Jayhawks, I'm going to sub in Yexley and put him on the ball, use those long arms, make it hard to inbound.
And honestly, with these 3 sophomores in the game, I don't think there's really a wrong decision on who to put in to hit this last shot.
Wallace, Vokes, or Kirkpatrick here, all great options from what I've seen. Just great shot makers.
All have had great offensive performances today and are confident to shoot the ball, especially Kirkpatrick with that quick release. 3
seconds is a lot of time for things to happen. A missed shot, a rebound, a putback.
Yes, boxing out will be the biggest thing. If it comes down to maybe a missed shot and a putback, layup.
And clock operating at the high school level is not always perfect, so it might be more like 4 seconds here for Grundy Center to get a shot off.
It seems like Brevin's playing a little bit back.
No one
trying
on the
to support. No one's on the ball. Hands it in. Collapses.
3 ball. No good. Jesup escapes with a big victory after break over Grundy Center. Missed the 3 at the final second.
The shot that Grundy wanted too, with that wide open 3 right on the hash, just couldn't get it to go.
And we finally got Grundy Center in a sport. Seems like we've had those nail-biting games.
Exactly.
Finally got one.
That's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. It was a great game.
It's an absolute blast to be up here and announce the game for you. I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a fun one. As leading scorers for the Jayhawks is Miller with 27, Shizzle with 15, Durham with 8. And for Grundy Center, you have Kirkpatrick with 18, Vokes with 15, and Braden Wallace with 12. You know, it was a great game by 2 young squads. Great energy.
I couldn't think of a better way to spend my Tuesday. It was a pleasure being up here in the box. It's for me, Camden Auctioner.
Carson Lee now.
We'll see y'all later.